Good morning, America. And I want to wish everyone a happy birthday that was born today. And to get started off, of course, I am drinking my Folgers instant coffee, and I am not being paid to advertise for them. I grew up drinking my Folgers coffee and I've never stopped. It is the best coffee in my opinion, and I think it's just delicious. So enjoy your cup of coffee as well. Well, to get started today, I want to talk to MAGA people. Yes, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about why why you have so much hate toward other people of color, of people that speak other languages, of the LGBTQ community. Why? Did they do something to you? Did you ask yourself that? Did they? And if they did, what did they do? You can leave your comments. I would like to know. What did they do to you? Because from what I can tell, I'm a senior citizen. I've lived around people of color. I've lived around LGBTQ people. And as old as I am, never once have they done anything to me. And I am a senior citizen. So I want to ask you, MAGA, what has any of these groups of people done to you? Do you have a computer? Do you have a smartphone where you can Google statistics and learn about what the facts are? Did you ever think about that, MAGA? You're being told this about how awful, awful, awful the brown people are. We're going to round up and remove all the gang members and the bad Mexicans in America. Oh, yeah. Let's see. They rounded up a little girl that needed cancer treatment and deported her. Okay. I think she was like 5 or 6. Okay. I feel safe now, and I am being sarcastic. They just recently rounded up a little 5-year-old boy and used him as bait. They took him from one state and put him in a Texas detention center with his father. That little boy was born in America. That little boy is an American. Do you feel safe, MAGA? Do you? Knowing that these two 5-year-old kids, little children that are being rounded up, does it make you feel safe? Does it make you feel safe when they're shooting Americans in Minnesota? Do you feel safe? Or are you cheering it on? Because I'm going to tell you this, MAGA. You should go on the internet, because I'll tell you, if you studied history, what's happening today happened in the past. And let me tell you this, when there are no more black people, brown people, LGBTQ people, You're next. Hate has no boundaries. It consumes your soul. It consumes your identity. They always have to hate the next in line. And that would be you. Now, do you feel safe? Have you asked yourself which wars did your current leader end? Have you looked it up? I didn't think so. I think you like being fed the bullshit and you like to eat it because they're telling you it's caviar. I am pleading with you, Maga, to break away from your cult because that's what it is. It is a cult. You have been brainwashed into believing that these people of color are bad for you. They're bad for your communities. They steal government money. Oh, we got to get rid of them. They're taking our money. They're taking yours too. Because under this administration, you're not exempt. And if not mistaken, your color happens to be white, Caucasian. Mhm. That's right, MAGA. I've watched a lot of videos of you whiners on there. You're weak, you're pathetic, and you're uneducated. And I don't hate you. I feel sorry for you because you have been misled and lied to repeatedly. And you voted for a rapist. You voted for a felon. Look at your country, MAGA. Look at it. Farmers are losing their farms. They're losing their homes. They're losing their livelihoods. Yes. The man in the White House saw to it that he was going to take care of you by taking everything from you. Mm-hmm. Instead of investing in America, he invested in Argentina, Venezuela. Why do you think the prices of beef and other meat products are so high? The beef industry in America are struggling to survive. And the felon that you voted for decided to do deals with Argentina to import their beef into America to get the prices down. And think about that. How much it's going to cost to ship it from Argentina to America. You got a big cost right there. and then it has to be processed and packaged and put on the shelves. Did you ever look it up about Argentinian beef? Their cattle, they are diseased and low grade, very low. Mm, I'm enjoying my coffee. Mm. Oh, are you able to enjoy your coffee, Maga? Or are you waking up with all this hatred inside of you? That's a recipe for bitter coffee. Mm. I love my coffee. I love my Folgers coffee. Mm. Mm. Folgers, the best coffee. See, Maga, when I drink my coffee, it tastes good. I don't wake up bitter in the morning. I don't go to bed bitter at night either. I kiss my husband good night and wish him sweet dreams every night. We sleep well in our beds. We were able to afford 2 homes. We worked hard for the Maga. Yes, we did. Oh, and we're smart. We read. We write. We do. We read and we write. And we don't talk as much when we're listening to others. See, Maga, that's how we know you're ignorant. We stand back and we let you talk. When we see you wear those shirts and the red hats, what you think it says on it tells us you're ignorant. Mm-hmm. Yes, Maga. You've exposed your ignorance. And I was out at a Walmart a few days ago stocking up on my coffee. That's what makes me smart. I know when you need to stock up. Are you doing it, Maga? We did. But see, the thing is, there was this couple with their MAGA hats. And apparently they had read something on their shirts, or their cell phone, I mean. Because both of them took off their hats and threw them in the trash. Isn't that something? They started learning to read, and so can you, MAGA. You don't have to be ignorant. You don't have to look like a fool. Now, if you like, I'll be more than happy to buy you a trophy, a MAGA trophy of ignorance, if you would like one. Mm. Oh, that coffee is so good. Oh, it is so good. Mm. Have you ever enjoyed a really good cup of coffee, Maga? I don't think so. When hate consumes someone, Maga, you can't enjoy anything in life. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to start realizing that you've been had. And while you spent your money buying a red hat, t-shirts, those gaudy looking jackets, a MAGA, using your credit cards, now stuck with all the interest fees. I was out buying my coffee and stocking up on it. Good. And I have an abundance. See, I prioritized MAGA. Would I want to spend $50 on a red hat, $50 on a t-shirt, 250 on a stupid jacket that I don't need? Or should I stock up on food? Should I hold on to my money to pay my bills every month? That's right, MAGA. You've been had. You can buy all that merchandise from the guy in the White House. But when it comes time for eviction, it ain't helping you. Try yard selling it. Better yet, you better bag it all up. You may need it to build a bonfire to cook on when you're evicted. I don't hate any of you people. You're Americans. So am I. Have any of you been to Mexico? My guess is no. Have you been to any other country? No, I don't think so. You never even bothered to learn about the history of America and other cultures around the world. I enjoy it. I enjoy reading and watching documentaries of other countries I have not been to. And they are so informative. And they give me joy because they educated me. And I was blessed and honored to be able to travel to Mexico 5 times over. And you know what, MAGA? Oh my. It was one of the greatest experiences that my husband and I both enjoyed immensely. The people were kind. Everything was just beautiful and clean. I've been there. And if I were able to sell everything and move there and live there for life, I would. Because I could not believe how good the people are. The children take care of their elders in Mexico. In America, the children dump them in a facility because they don't want to deal with them. Isn't that something? In Mexico, they have more family values than we do here in America. And you are told we are number one. How can you be number one when you're dumping your elders in a home because you don't want to be bothered with them? In Mexico, the majority of the elderly people in a facility are those that do not have family to take care of them. We stayed with a family and they had their mother living with them, and she was in her 70s. They take care of their own. Isn't that something? America's number one, but at what? You voted for a felon. And here we are. Look at our country. We have become isolated by the rest of the world. They want nothing to do with our country because of the man in the White House and the Republican Party that goes around attacking everybody. They're attacking you, and you're too ignorant to even know it. They're taking your housing assistance, your food assistance, your utility assistant programs. They're taking your Medicaid away from you. They're shutting down hospitals and clinics in rural areas of America. They're shutting down Social Security offices so it's difficult for you to get to them. But we're number one, you're told. MAGA. When did you stop caring about your fellow citizen and supporting all those migrant workers on the fields and the farms? They put food on your table. Did you ever notice that? They did work that Americans didn't want to do. They cleaned your hotel rooms. They cleaned offices and buildings. They did so much, and they were here legally because these farmers did all the paperwork to have them to work on the farm. And because of the color of their skin, you were told they were bad people. I lived in California a very long time. And let me tell you this, it used to be a great state to live in at one time, but everything kept going up. So I left. But I miss all the different people of color there. You learn from one another. I learned about different foods and cultures in California because there's so many different people of color there. And the majority of them are just great people. But you, Maga, had been fed all the bullshit. And you ate it up like caviar. The man in the White House call you stupid to your face and you applaud him. That's how ignorant you are. You applauded a felon that called you stupid to your face. And you applauded him. I don't hate you, MAGA. But I feel sorry for you and your children. And all the things that are going to be coming your way soon. From the man you voted into office. That has already destroyed the White House. And this country. Please click like, subscribe, and share my videos. I apologize for having to do this video, but I just felt it is time to try to wake up some of the American people that are in the MAGA cult. And MAGA, you need to stop wasting your money on this man in the White House and start stocking up on food and supplies. Because right now they're talking about you getting one tortilla, one piece of chicken, broccoli, and a little scoop of rice for a meal. I studied North Korea. That's what they get to eat. Rice, 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 and rice. Oh, Mega, you're going to love your new cuisine, rice. That's right. Take care, America. I wish all of you the best in 2026. And I know it's going to be a tough ride. God bless all of you.